The first customization you need to do on the site involves changing some links on the free listing page. Each of the links in the pricing table need to be changed, these sign up button links, and also each of the submit listing buttons, the link in those need to be changed as well. So just follow along with this video and I'll show you how to change those links. So you're going to need to sign into the back end of your website and choose Pages first of all, and we're going to choose the free listing page. Now I'm in the visual view here, and you can do this either in visual or the text view, but it's these links, these button links, that we're going to need to change. So the site that I'm working on is leadgenerationstudio.com/directory. So this directory has been installed in a folder called directory on the leadgenerationstudio.com domain. So I'm going to need to change the links, and to do that I'm just going to highlight that whole first part of the link and change that. Now your site will probably be installed on the main domain, so you probably won't need that directory part, but if you are in a folder called directory or portal or whatever you've called it, that will need to go after the domain name. So we've got the actual domain here, we've got the folder that it's been installed in, and then this is the rest of the link to this particular page. So I'm going to go ahead and change these links, and it needs to be done in 4 places just here. I'll show you why in one moment. So that's the final one changed there, and I can click update on this page, and the ones I've just changed, these 4 buttons that I've changed, are not these in the pricing table, they're the ones underneath. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course you might not even use this page at all, but this is here as an example for you. And so those 4 have now been changed, and what I need to do now is change these sign up button links, and we do that by going to the Go Pricing menu. So I'm in the back end in the dashboard, and the WordPress menu on the left hand side. We're going to choose Go Pricing. There's 2 pricing tables that you find in here. The one that says pricing table submit is this one on the free listing page, because it has a submit button. So you can identify that by pricing table submit. Okay, now I'll show you the other one in a moment, but all we do is click on the pricing table submit table and then click edit. Now we scroll down, and what we're looking for is the button, the link in that button, and the place we find them are in the button options part of each column. So I'm going to open up all 4 columns, and there's one column for each of the different type of listings: free, basic, featured and premium. So I'm going to need to change all 4 of them, and it's the link that I've got to change, and it's that part there that I'm changing. If you have not installed in a folder, then you'll need to change this extra piece here, because if we remember, this is the domain, this is the folder it's been stored in, and this is the page that I want to link to. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paste in the domain change that I want to make in all 4 columns. When I've done that, I just simply click save, and then I'm going to go back to Go Pricing again. So I'm going to click that in the left hand menu, and I'm going to show you the other pricing table. So if you remember, there's 2 here, pricing table and pricing table submit. Now we're going to look at pricing table, and I'm going to click edit, and while that loads I'm going to show you whereabouts this table is placed. The table without the submit button is in the actual submission form, and what we can't see on here is the pricing table. Now I've hidden that for the administrator view because it's not needed to be seen. On particular sites you may well see yours, it depends what kind of setup you've got, but don't worry if you can't see that. If you're logged out or you're a customer using the directory, you will actually see that. So just to show you that is so, I'm going to log out a moment. And if I log in as a user, and then look at the submit business form, we will see the pricing table without the submit button. Now the reason we haven't used the submit button there is that we're actually on the submission form, so we don't need another submit button there, but the customer may want to see the pricing or the features again, so that's why we've included it in the submission form. Okay, I'm going to log out and then log back in as admin, and we can finish changing the links. So we're back on the other Go Pricing table, just the pricing table as opposed to the pricing table submit, and it's entirely up to you whether you change these buttons. They're not shown on that form, so you don't need to, but for the sake of keeping everything correct on the site, I think it's always best to make those changes. In the future, if you ever decided to add the buttons onto the form for whatever reason, at least your links would be set correctly. So once we've changed those out, we just click save, and now all the links on that particular page are working correctly or set correctly. We can see that by hovering over the particular page links here, and we'll see the link come up in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. So we hover over the buttons, just checking those links, and they're all correct. That's it as far as the link changes go. Thank you for watching this video.